Where's he hiding? All right. What did you mean about Terra being a different person?
Exactly what I said, idiot. The Terra you know will be gone forever.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Stupid or true?
A Keyblade?
Good. Let's see what you're made of.
Hey everybody, welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Last time we went to the Enchanted Dominion and fought off Maleficent, getting back Aurora's hearts because Terra took it. Or maybe he didn't and we're just blaming him for everything. Whatever, this time as you saw there, we got into a fight with Vanitas. If you've seen episode 10, his moveset is pretty much identical to the one he had during the finale of Terra's story. Really has not changed. Anyway, you do want to die here. Anyway, cutscene, so I will see you guys back in a moment.
That really all you got? Man, you are worthless. I'd be going against the Master's orders, but so what? As far as I'm concerned, your job here is done.
Don't worry, you're safe. Tell me where you got that. Keyblades are not something you use just to bully somebody around. Here, I'll show ya.
We both will.
Huh?
Apologies for the cut there. As you saw there, I did die. Now that you've teamed up with Mickey, he actually shouldn't be any harder. In fact, he should be easier. Now you'll be able to draw. He'll be able to draw the aggro away from Vanitas for you. But part of the problem is also the fact that you're much weaker than you would have been at the end of Terra's story. You're not nearly as powerful. So in a way, this could potentially be harder than Vanitas' fight in Terra's story. I don't know. Maybe. Honestly, if you beat Terra's story, which is to be expected considering the fact that you're recommended to do Terra first, then Vengeance, then Aqua, but whatever, then you should be fine, but you never know. In fact, hell, as you just saw here, I died anyway. Occasionally Mickey will do this team up attack with you, which honestly a little too inconsistent for my liking. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the best person at fighting Vanitas. Maybe it's just me, but personally, I'm not the best person at fighting him. But yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much just me anyway. But hey, whatever. You know, I say that I've been making good progress on my backlog, which, to be fair, I have been making decent progress. However, today when I went to pre-order Kingdom Hearts 3, I had noticed that they had Bravely Default. Hey, game I had very much been wanting to play for a long time now. I think I heard about it like 3 years ago now, but I haven't been able to really get my hands on it. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to buy that because, again, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to find it in the end. I have definitely heard some very good things about it, and I've also heard it has its own issues, but I'm gonna keep an open mind. From what I've played of it so far, I'm actually quite liking it. I'm not like 3 hours in, like not even out of the intro yet. Look, I'm guessing I'm pretty much at the end of the intro, considering I'm about to go to the villa place, which I've already forgotten the name of. Probably the thing I like most about it currently is probably the soundtrack. I mean, I knew prior to playing Bravely Default that the soundtrack was excellent, but Jesus! Like, anyway, I'm gonna shut up and let this cutscene play.
You win. Consider yourself on probation.
Probation? For what? Thanks for before. I owe you. The name's Ventus. What's yours?
I'm Mickey.
I see you've got a Keyblade.
Yup. I've been training under the great young Sid. He found out the worlds are in trouble, and I sort of took off without telling him.
Well, that makes both of us. I ran off too.
All I have to do is think it, and the Star Shard will take me anywhere I want to go. At least I thought it would. I haven't quite got the fine points down, like when or where. It just kind of kicks in whenever it wants to. But I wouldn't have met you if it hadn't brought me here. You know, it might not be an accident. Maybe it starts working because it's reacting to something. Hmm?
Mickey?
You know, I find it funny that we get high jump so much earlier in Ventus' story compared to Terra's. Like, why is that? That's just never made much sense to me. Anyway, once again, here we get to show off just how different the paths to the worlds are between the three characters. Hey, hell, you didn't even go to this section as Terra, which I've already praised it tons and tons. The fact that there's actual incentive to do all three characters besides just getting all three endings. Like, people have asked me why Birth by Sleep is my personal favorite game in the series, and honestly, I just I mean, I realize that I bring up boss fights a lot in my arguments, but that's just the thing. Besides storyline, boss fights are the most important part of a game for me. Like, a game could have a 10 out of 10 story, but if it has like one good boss and a million bad bosses, then I'm not gonna really like it. So actually, in that regard, you could argue that they're probably equal in importance. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'd say equal importance. I mean, that could be argued. Whatever. I mean, hell, that's why I love Monster Hunter so much, despite the fact that the majority of them have basically no story. I mean, I wouldn't say no story, because that'd be wrong. It's just that Monster Hunter doesn't have very much story at all. Period. NA. Like, I think the only game in the series that truly had any sort of story was Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and actually, that explains why it's my favorite game in the series. And you know, I wish I could Let's Play 4 Ultimate, but unfortunately that's on 3DS. So therefore I can't Let's Play it currently. Sad face. Like, that is so irritating to me that I can't Let's Play 4 Ultimate. Then again, that would be a really fucking long Let's Play. Like, Jesus. Even if I covered all of the quests and both offline and online, oh boy, who the hell knows how long that would take. Oh yeah, these enemies can inflict confuse on you, which inverts your controls. Honestly, not that bothersome from what to me. Maybe it's just me, but I personally don't think it's that bothersome. Or maybe I'm just that crazy. Honestly, just like many of the worlds so far in Ventus's campaign, I prefer Ventus's visit to most of the worlds than over Terra's visits. Yeah, that is really pathetic. I mean, maybe it's just me, but yeah, Terra's campaign really isn't that great. I mean, maybe I would have less bias if I decided to actually if I hadn't done Terra's campaign first with that keyboard. And I hate to keep repeating that, but it's kind of like, okay, what the fuck? Oh yeah, he already finally decided to equip high jump. Apologies, because I act like a dumbass here. It's like, oh no, I forgot to equip. I forgot to equip high jump. Oh no! It's just really goddamn weird in my opinion. You know, I don't even know why I decided to fight all of these on verse. Like, why do I decide to do it? Like, for more experience, I guess? I don't know. Like, why the fuck would I freaking just... Why? And to be fair, more experience is always good because you get stronger, I guess. I mean... Sure. Anyway, there is a cutscene coming up, so I will see you guys back in a moment.
Huh?
Hold on.
The castle is presently closed.
But somebody just came this way. He's a friend of mine.
We aren't aware of any visitors. Now run along home, boy, before the monsters get you.
I could have sworn it was him. Huh?
They're here.
Radiant Garden shall not fall under the likes of you.
Yeah. Leave this to me. Yeah.
Stop!
But you're just a child!
Now, who do you think will defend the castle if you two go skipping off?
But that boy.
Never you worry about him. He's a special case.
A what?
Evan is right. Lord and castle come first. The boy will have to fend for himself.
Which reminds me, his lordship was asking for you. A heart devoid of darkness, stripped clean of it at that. Very questionable.
You know, I really do wish that more Kingdom Hearts games were less linear. Like, we literally have to just go back down to where the central plaza is. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't get it. Anyway, I do cut ahead here to just before the central plaza. So, my sincerest apologies for this. I just didn't want to show it my entire traveling back there on screen. So, I will see you guys back in a...
How dare you! Back off, you fiend! Whoa, you'll not be getting my money!
Look out!
Aye, I will! Hold on. Wait a moment, laddie. Don't I even get a chance to repair you?
Oh, you don't have to.
Now just hold your horses. I didn't mean the fortune. Maybe a wee bit of gold or a small token of...
Well, could you make it fast?
I know. I've just the thing in my hat. Come here. You can tell me, lad, you came here from another world, didn't you? Don't worry, my bill is sealed. Your secret's safe with me. I'll not be asking you any awkward questions. You see, 'tis the same with me. I asked a wizard named Merlin to bring me here from another world. After all, adventure is the mother of industry, eh? Eh?
Great. That all?
Ugh, but I'm holding you up, lad, eh? Here, these are lifetime passes to Disney Town. You'll have buckets of fun there, or my name is not Scrooge McDuck. There you are. Enough for you and 2 grown-ups.
Huh.
So now, essentially, you want to just go ahead and go back to where Merlin's house is. If you guys remember Terra's campaign, you should know where that is. As I was getting to say, I really hate the fact that most of these games are pretty linear. I mean, obviously we can tackle worlds whenever the hell we want. We aren't literally forced upon a linear corridor per se. It's just like, at least in Birth by Sleep's case, it's really fucking linear.
Ain't it all? Can't I get a moment's peace?
Mister, get inside. It's not safe out here.
Oh, ordering me about. Now that's unsafe. After all, I'm Merlin, the wizard. Oh, another scamp looking to wake the powers inside him. Is that it?
What? How'd you know?
We wizards have a knack for knowing such things. The book is inside on the table. You may have a gander if you like.
What book?
You know what? You know,
Yeah.
honestly, I'm so glad that we finally got a goddamn map. Like, I don't know about anyone else, but I am really terrible at freaking traversing through areas. So anyway, go back here. We just interacted the book, same as in Terra's campaign. Unlocks the command board for the 100-acre Wooda. Yeah, I really don't care for this shit, but maybe that's just me. When we go into here, same story as when you go through it as Terra. Pretty much identical. Hell, I'm pretty sure the enemies aren't even different. Yeah, I don't even think the enemies in this area are different from when you did it as Terra. Is really sad. That is really goddamn sad. Wow. So yeah, I will see you guys when we get to the end of this area. Sorry about that. Now from here on out, once again, same path you took and to get to the armor fight that you did as Terra. Not any different. And wow, this is much harder than I thought it would be. Wow. I really wish I had meaningful commentary here, but you know, I'm actually trying to trying to remember who actually came to Radiant's Garden. Wow, almost called it by its name in future games. Wow, my apologies. Who actually came, because they all were there basically at the same time, but who actually came to Radiant's Garden first? I think it was actually Aqua that came to it first. I can't recall. I mean, Terra gets to the spot where the armor is first, if memory serves me right. Yeah, I think... Doesn't it? Doesn't he? Huh. Wow, memory, what are you doing to me? I mean, this area really isn't actually any harder than it was as Terra. In fact, honestly, I'd argue it's easier as Ventus than it is as Terra. Like, if you can beat this area as Terra, you can beat it as Ventus, no problem. Like, it's really not a challenge anymore once you do Terra's campaign. I don't even understand why. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. Okay, just go through the door, I guess. I don't know.
Ven? Terra! Aqua!
Honestly, I'd argue this fight is actually easier as Ventus. Like, actually, I think I actually wrecked this boss right here. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I think. Like, really, this boss does not change at all, nor does the strategy really change. You still want to go ahead and destroy the feet first, and then with both Terra and Aqua, mind you, helping you out, it really doesn't pose a challenge anymore, which is really sad. Because, once again, I remember this boss giving me so much trouble on my first playthrough as Terra. But really, if you're aggressive enough, this boss is no problem anymore. Like, I hate to put it that way, but yeah, it's not really a problem anymore once you freaking beat it once. Like, once you know how the fight works, it's no longer a challenge whatsoever. For some reason, I decided to go ahead and go for the head right after I go for the feet. I don't even understand why I do this. I really wish I could understand why I decided to do it this way, but they do show off a new attack. Yeah, just they fire a lightning beam type thing between the two of them. Just chase after the head. Like, I don't think it matters what order you take down the body parts in, so theoretically you could go for the head before anything else. It would just be incredibly inconvenient. Though, as much as I think this fight is easier as Ventus than it is in Terra's campaign, yeah, if I'm being completely honest, this fight is still much more difficult than the Trinity armor, I believe it's called, in Kingdom Hearts 1. Like, yeah, this fight is just so much harder than the one in Kingdom Hearts 1. What I mean by that is there is a fight that is very similarly structured to this one in Kingdom Hearts 1. Now, to be fair, I actually do think that the Trinity armor, I think it's called, is the first boss, I believe, of Kingdom Hearts 1, so that's to be expected. But even the opposite armor, which you fight much later in Kingdom Hearts 1 than you do this boss, I still think this fight is harder. Maybe it's just me. But again, and actually, that's funny because you actually have more combat options available to you in Kingdom Hearts 1. Actually, do you? I don't know. Huh. I actually cannot remember if you actually have more combat options available in Birth by Sleep or Kingdom Hearts 1. I mean, that could be argued. Whatever. Anyway, there is a cutscene coming up. I want to end it off after that. So I will see you guys next time.
Terra! Ven, now! Come on!
Got him.
We make a good team.
Sure do. Oh yeah, I got you these tickets.
For what?
Lifetime passes to Disney Town. He said to take 2 grown-ups.
You mean us? Listen to me, Ven. We need to get you home.
It's okay, Aqua. Trust me, that guy in the mask is history. I'll never badmouth Terra again.
You saw the boy in the mask?
Yes?
Vanitas. Ven, you let Aqua take you home.
No way. I want to go with you guys.
You can't. We have a dangerous task ahead of us. I don't want you to get hurt.
And what is this dangerous task, Terra? It doesn't sound like what the Master told you to do.
It might be a different route, but I'm fighting the darkness.
I'm not so sure. I've been to the same worlds as you, and I've seen what you've done. You shouldn't put yourself so close to the darkness.
Listen to yourself, Aqua. Terra would never...
You mean you've been spying on me? Is that what he said to do? The Master's orders?
He was only...
Aqua?
I get it.
Terra?
Just stay put! I'm on my own now, all right?
Terra, please, listen. The Master has no reason to distrust you, really. He was just worried.
You're awful, Aqua.
So now you know the truth. But the Master loves Terra. And you know that too.
Were you also ordered to take me home? Aqua, now that you're a Keyblade Master, you've let it go to your head. I'm gonna go find Terra.